What's up, dear insiders? And welcome back for another YouTube official series, Netflix series review. I literally watched Cobra Kai season 6 part 2, the 5 episodes of part 2, and oh my god, what the hell of a season we are having of Cobra Kai. First the part 1 and now the part 2. And I said also when I will be doing the reviews, I will be wearing the Cobra Kai season 3 hoodie. Yes, I will buy for sure a season 6 hoodie if I find. But what the hell of an incredible episode it was, those 5 episodes of Cobra Kai season 6 part 2. So, shall we dive in this review? Let's dive in. So basically, in Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2, the heat is ramped up to its maximum following a steady pace start in Part 1 as people were also complaining and something like that. The next 5 episodes of the show's final season contain non-stop action and tension from the beginning. As a Miyagi dojo settles into the Sekai Taikai tournament, which is in Barcelona in Spain, they get a taste of what it's like to compete on a global scale. Cobra Kai Season 6 has mostly concentrated on the Miyagi dojo, where Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence, as you know, have joined forces to practice as a larger group. With the possibility to compete in the Sekai Taikai competition, the stakes have never been higher for everyone. Part 2 focuses on the tournament itself and also on the interactions among all the participants. By the way, this is a spoiler-free review, so if you have not watched Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2, what are you waiting for? Go watch and then go watch the review, because it will contain spoilers ahead. So basically, as we saw at the end of Part 1, Miyagi-Do arrives in Barcelona for the Sekai Taikai and is taken aback to see Chris with a new Cobra Kai team and also Tori, which yes, we were literally full of surprisement, which it was the old Ellie beside him. Part 2 delves deeper into disputes between the dojos, the coaches, and even close friends like Dimitri and Hawk. However, while Daniel and Johnny's feud has been a recurring theme in Cobra Kai, there is a clear change toward a focus on the also youngsters that are competing. This shift was desperately needed to make this final season memorable, and after part 1 laid the groundwork for some nasty rivalries and tremendous obstacles, part 2 just delivered it. These episodes contain some of the best action from Cobra Kai's entire run, which it's literally rivals the school fight, rivals the house fight, literally. Furthermore, the younger performers are given more screen time, providing some of the series' most engaging and also emotional beats. And the balance between these feuds with the tournament and outside the formal fights is also ideal. There is also never a dull moment in these 5 episodes, and they do not feel overstuffed. There are highs and lows with emotional characters interactions, but these are balanced out with high intensity karate battles that are both retrieving and also exciting. Yes, there are also many new characters as Miyagi-Do competes, and the presence of world-class athletes provides many opportunities for the familiar ensemble to assess their competency and also their talent. The initial set of episodes of Cobra Kai Season 6, yes, felt languid, with the story building up to the show's swan song. Part 2 does not hold back anything. There are epic fights, tremendous surprises, such as, spoiler alert, Silver's return, and components that appear to be established a definite storyline just to shift it at the last minute in the best way possible. Every episode in part 2 feels like the program has finally found its groove with the cast at its peak of their abilities. Part 2, as I said, does not hold back anything. There are epic fights. There are also surprises where we saw Silver's, yes, I said Silver's, and the surprise was literally they should put a music with beats and like that, because Silver's literally surprise Chris, surprise Master Kim, surprise Johnny, surprise Daniel, and chosen return in a hot tub, and components that have been establishing a definite storyline. Just to shift it in the last minute in the best way possible. When everything also is said and done, Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2 delivers a punch, a final punch that will leave you eager to see what happens next. Despite being in the middle of this final chapter, it has offered so much quality ahead of Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3. But it also stands out as some time of the best episodes and moments to show today just in time for the final. Yes, we saw huge spoiler Kwon's death. Yes, this season was literally the darkest seasons that we had in ever in Cobra Kai. We saw a huge death. Kwon's death. A younger fighter death. Yes, we saw that Kwon's literally pushed and kicked Sam and Axel. Yes, we know that Axel had some relationship with Sam, but Sam didn't want him, and he was literally jealous of Kwon and Miguel, and he went to fight with Kwon, and also Kwon literally steals Kree's knife, blade, sharpened blade, and he literally went to do the 360 high kick against Axel, and yes, he falls on the blade. Yes, he shouts, and there is a huge brawl in episode 10 in a chaos, and then obviously after unfortunately Kwon's die and all the contestants gather around his obviously lifeless corpse, where we also see Daniel checking him, and then when he flips it, we saw the blade on his heart. And oh my god, blood gushing out, oh my god. Then obviously the organizer or what they say, the compare, then screams, cut, defeat, and part 2 of Cobra Kai season 6 finish from there. He say cut, defeat, and Cobra Kai season 6 part 2 just finish. That means that part 3 will address for sure the consequences of that probable death and what it implies for the rest of the tournament. We also need to know if Miyagi actually killed an opponent in the previous Sekai Taikai and how it will affect Daniel and his JoJo. All of this should be exposed once Cobra Kai also returns. All of the characters had excellent performance. Robbie, Miguel, Sam, Tori, Hawk, Dimitri, Kenny, and many more. Miguel, however, was the most well-played character. He was literally in a beast mode. This man was literally a beast mode. He has never lost a match. He has never lost a match, and he was literally in a beast mode. I literally also jumped out from the sofa when I watched Johnny stop Chris from being knocked unconscious or killed. Yes, perhaps he did not save him as we expected, because I still believe Johnny hates Chris, but who knows what will happen in part 3. There still needs to see what will happen in part 3. The new love interest of Chosen and Master Kim. Yes, there is a new love interest. I genuinely loved that scene in which they kiss after fighting and Kingpin get a secret. But who knows what will happen in part 3 also. We still don't know what will happen in part 3, but those 5 episodes, insiders, they were magnificent and full of awe, emotional surprises. They literally cooked this season, and we still have to see what part 3 has to offer. Robbie, yes, you will ask about Robbie. He was literally unbalanced in the first 3 episodes, but his brother, the Brotherhood, Miguel, eventually confessed him and was there to assist like a normal brother. And that scene was literally, oh my god, Brotherhood, family, oh my god. And we are diving into family, and I'm also gonna dive in the interaction of Miguel's bond and Johnny's bond. We literally waited to have like a good bond between Miguel's and Johnny, and yes, I literally liked the Miguel bond of naming that Johnny is telling him that he is his son, which does make me feel a little upset, yes, emotional, but when I watched it, I drew a deep breath because I thought also that we'd lost Carmen and the kid, the girl, but thank goodness, nothing happened. Yes, Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2, as I said, delivered and cooked this season. Part 1, yes, we saw it that it began with a slow pace, but I still rated it 10 out of 10. And Part 2, obviously, I will rate it 10 out of 10. The cinematography, 10 out of 10. The characters, 10 out of 10. Literally full of amazement, can't believe it. The writers literally surprised us. I never saw it coming that Kwon is gonna die. The relationship between Axel and Sam, I think it will heat up in part 3 because Axel is literally jealous of Miguel now, and he literally went to kick his butt in part two in the final episode where we saw, as I said, a full of chaos. Literally, imagine you are in a Sekai Taikai doing karate, and then a full of chaos, like 200 students begin and fighting with each other, like full chaos, literally. Chosen fighting with Master Kim, Daniel and Johnny literally fighting with Iron Wolf Sensei, and then Terry Silver versus Chris. Oh my god! And then also when I said that Johnny literally saved Chris, but I still do not know if he hates Chris or no. But we will see in part 3. Official announcement for part 3. What are you waiting for? So, basically, when the episode finishes, obviously it's a spoiler alert, but it's not like a spoiler. An official announcement is that February 13th, part 3, the last final 5 episodes, which is the last final season and final wait, which begins now for Cobra Kai season 6, part 3, is gonna be airing in February 13th. Yes, February 13th. You heard me right. If you want to go and literally rewatch Cobra Kai season 6, feel free, go watch it. Yesterday, I literally watched Cobra Kai season 6 part 1 so that I will have a brief idea again of what is going to happen and like that. And when I literally watched Cobra Kai season 6 part 2 today, oh my god. As I said, the writers literally cooked. We're gonna miss this whole show. I literally remember me as a person. I literally began watching Cobra Kai because it wasn't on Netflix, as you all know. It wasn't on Netflix. It only was on YouTube. I literally was watching it from YouTube, and now it literally made a big hit for Netflix and money and profit and like that. But this show, when it finishes, everyone is gonna miss it for sure. Everyone is gonna miss it. Obviously, those who watch Cobra Kai. But yes, that was my spoiler-free review for Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2. And now the wait, the last ride, and the last wait for the official Season 6 Part 3 last 5 episodes of Cobra Kai begins. Now, thank you guys for watching this YouTube series, Netflix series review of Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 2. And I will see you in the next YouTube review. Thank you guys, and have the rest of the day a good day. Thank you, and bye bye, insiders. Bye bye.